Could you talk a few minutes about your experience as board president and the meetings themselves, maybe the transparency issue of open meetings and how you view that?
Okay.
You know,
Well, I've been president for all of 2010, and vice president year before that. We are required to have open meetings, as you know, under the state law. The Brown Act requires that any elected body and others, in fact, have open and public meetings. So we do that on a regular basis, whether it's the full board, whether it's subcommittees of the board, including the 2x2s we have with the city and other bodies. I think we are a very harmonious group. You bring 5 people to the table in any discipline, and you're going to have different opinions, and you're going to have different personalities, and you're going to have different approaches. And we certainly come with those, but we all get through it together, whatever it is. And so we've had many instances where we see issues after discussion and public input and staff input. We see issues the same way. We've had many issues where we don't see them the same way. But whether we vote 3-2, 4-1, 5-0, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because I think this group still picks up and moves on to the next issue, and we're starting afresh, and there's no problems, bad feelings, or anything else. We work well as a group, and I think we have made a very big effort. I know we've made a very big effort, and will continue to do so, to make sure that the public has an opportunity to come, to speak, to be heard in person, online, through staff, through direct contact with us. I think we're a pretty accessible district, and I can't say that I've always seen the district in its current level of accessibility, but I'm really proud of the fact that we are that way now. So,
Kathy?
Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, so yeah,
Well,
we try to have.
Yeah, I did have a couple more questions. One is, how do you, school boards in general, do you view, what role do you view them as in terms of, do you view the school board as a place where decisions are made and then the staff acts on them, or the school board makes the decision? You know what I'm saying?
who's driving the car?
Yeah.
Well, here's my assessment of the role of school board. School board, we are lay people, all right? We are the policy-making body. The staff and the administrators are the professionals. And the day a school board member decides that they know more about the day-to-day operations of a particular school facility, or the administrative offices, or the finance and the budget, then the staff who live and breathe that on a daily basis, that school board member has outlived his or her usefulness. So I think it's very important for school board members to understand all those issues and to have a grasp of them, but we're not the professionals who've spent our career dedicated to those particular nuances. And so there has to be a line of distinction, and I think we've done a pretty good job, a very good job of that, in terms of making sure that we are a policy-making and oversight body. And yes, if we have specific issues that we want addressed as a body, we get together, and if 3 of us want to present something or pursue something, we can direct staff to go do so and to take a look at it and bring it back to us for evaluation and perhaps for adoption. Same thing can come from the other side. So on many occasions, staff, probably more often, staff will come with proposals on how to do something differently, or to change a program, or adopt a new program, or to go with a new line of textbook, whatever the change is. And they will have done all the analysis and dissection of the issue and explained it to us and to the public, because it's not just us, but explained it to us in a manner that we can then make an informed decision. So we are using their expertise to make a decision on an issue. But I am very aware of the fact that I should not pretend that I have that expertise to get behind every every proposal or every suggestion and try to second guess it. I mean, one of the reasons I'm so happy with our superintendent and our executive staff and others in the district is that I know they're great at what they do. And so if you have great people who understand what they're doing, you can trust a lot of what they're doing. You still ask questions, you still make sure it's completely clear and transparent, but you know that what they are bringing to you is their best professional judgment and assessment, and I think that's the situation we have.
Okay, two quick things.
Yep.
One is like, take a minute to tell people why they should vote for you.
Okay? You should vote for me for all the reasons that we just discussed.
Okay.
No, I think you should vote for me because I'm dedicated to this community. As I said, I've been here for more than 20 years. I love Davis. I have raised kids here. I have participated in this community in many different ways, and there are many people who could be great school board members. I'm one of them, and I think that I've earned at this point your support, so I hope I can get it.
And the last question, what we've been asking people is in non-presidential election years, the voting population significantly decreases, turnout
Absolutely.
decreases so much, so we're asking all the candidates to do a little minute commercial urging people to get out and vote, the importance of the election.
Well, yeah, I mean, it should go without saying, but Bob's asked me to say it, and it's an important point. So voting regardless of the expanse of the election, whether it's a statewide, national, or just a local or regional election, it is of critical importance for everybody to participate. When we're talking about school issues and we're talking about school board elections, we are talking about one of the most basic and connected positions that you will ever have in your community. So it doesn't matter, quite frankly, and I think a lot of people have commented on this to me over the years, it doesn't matter whether you have children in schools or you do not have children in schools, you're affected by the schools in this community, and the success of the schools are going to be a measure of the success and the livability and the desirability and the comfort in the city of Davis. We have exceptionally successful schools, and therefore we have an exceptionally comfortable and happy and desirable community. We want to keep it that way, and I think you will affect the process by voting in this election and in any local election.